Let's talk about this idea of balance and finding balance in your life, finding balance in your schedule, finding balance with your time, with your family, with sales, with your business, with working, with living a spiritual life, whatever it is. The word is balance, and let's look up that word right now because sometimes we say things or we repeat things without investigation. So that causes an issue because I believe, man, if I don't know what a word truly means, in context, out of context, then I can't communicate about it. So let us look up the word balance. And this dictionary right here, check this out. It's a big boy. That's a big dictionary. All right, so A, B, C, D, F, G, you know how it goes. Stacy Crosshair, there's no E in my name. I forgot it. All right, so here it is. Balance is like 100 definitions of balance. Let's go right to the top. It says here, an instrument for ascertaining, okay. Number 2, figuratively, the act of mentally comparing or estimating two things, one against another, okay? An equality of weight, power, advantage, and the like, all right? That which renders power or authority equal, a counterpoise, as the balance between the executive, legislative, and judicial. Imaginary state, okay, the power to decide human fate, wow. Mental or emotional equilibrium. That's what I like right there. Mental or emotional equilibrium. Now, when I think of balance, I put it in terms of health. I went to nursing school, so of course I love health terms and things that's happening in our body. Because think about it. Our cells, it always tries to get back to balance. Let's say you ate a lot of salty salt, right? You just opened up the salt and ate the salt. What happens is that there's mechanisms to try to balance this out now. There's just too much salt in your body. So what? You get thirsty. So you need to bring in water. And if you don't bring in water, what happens inside the body is that it pulls out through osmosis, through diffusion, through whatever. Okay, do not try to go in the comments and say, Stace, you are wrong. It's not osmosis. It's bastobalosis. And I don't care. I'm trying to get to the point. And the point is here that what happens is that it pulls water out of the cells. If you don't give yourself water and you got that much salt in your system, your body is going to try to get back to an equilibrium state. Now that is called homeostasis. Okay. Now let's say you don't have, okay, that much water in your body. What happens is that now to keep the balance, right? To keep the balance, you have incontinence now. Like you can't go pee because your body's like, I'm not going to alarm Stacy. I'm not going to alarm you that you need to go use the bathroom because we need to keep balance inside. So everything is looking for balance. I looked out my window the other day. The trees were still kind of green and I was, man, like I really wanted to see the fall. It was already October, mid-October. And I'm like, man, these trees, man, they're not really turning yet. What's going on? I really wanted to see the fall colors, the reds, the oranges, the yellows. Okay, it was still real green out there. It was against balance, right? Everything had its time and the seasons are balanced. Okay, I can't force it. I can't push it. It's balanced. So when we talk about balance in our schedule, and we talk about, and I know there's people that says, man, forget balance. You don't go for balance, go for up. Just keep putting it up. But know that this is how the universe works. It looks for balance. So how do you work inside of the flow? How do you put yourself inside of the flow? So there's time for work. There's time for play. There's time for like extremism. Like, man, I'm not going to sleep until this is done. But then there's that time where the opposite has to come back out. You see what I'm saying? It's the yin yang there. The opposite has to come back out. You put the extreme in there. You're going hard, man, for weeks and weeks. What happened is that the third week, the third and fourth week, man, you're gonna coast a little bit, You're still gonna get some things done, but you're gonna coast a little bit. The goal of this is to learn how our bodies work, the systems, the laws, the specific laws, the general laws, the laws that we all follow, right? I'm not jumping out that window, man, because I know what happens when I jump out the window. The laws are specific to the universe. So knowing these laws and working within them, the body is always trying to stay at a homeostasis. Look that word up, homeostasis level. It's always trying to maintain something. If there's 50% of water in here, it's always trying to really balance itself out on this scale so we could live, right? So we could be even, so we could live this kind of not stressed out. Let's get back to this thing here. So how do I do that? How do I put balance in my day? Well, I don't. Okay. All of that to say that I really don't, but I try. And one thing that I've learned is that the moment that you don't have a purpose, right? The moment that you're just doing to do, the moment that you're trying to keep up with something that's outside of yourself, the moment that you get outside of yourself is the moment that you become imbalanced, is the moment that things don't work your way. We're all on our own journey, right? We're all on this journey, this path. And the moment you step off your path to go get imbalanced is the moment that you are off purpose. So I want you to stay on purpose, and I want you to do things that you feel is right for you, and take your own advice sometimes, because most people will say, do not take my advice. This is the way you do it, but you don't have the systems they have. You don't have the cash flow they have. You don't have the employees they have. You don't have the resources they have. So what I'm saying is use what you have in order to project, in order to go extreme, in order to relax, in order to do what it's going to take to move you forward in life. Now, I'm a comfort killer. Comfort killers think different. We think uncomfortable thoughts, man. So I'm putting this uncomfortable thought to you and say, hey, listen, take it back. Look up some words here. Find out what's real, what's not real to you. Find out what your purpose, your goals are, and what it's going to take to succeed, and what it's going to take to really push through and be something. Okay, I am Stacey A. Cross. There's no E in my name. Check it out, thecomfortkillers.com right now. I got some good stuff on there, okay? And I'm working on something that's just specifically for you. So I want to thank you for watching this video today. Go ahead and shubby, that's what the kids say now. Go ahead and sub, man. I ain't playing no video games, man. I ain't on Twitch. So keep the balance, keep your purpose, man, but just definitely keep going. I am Stacey A. Cross. There's no E in my name. Until next time.